Okay, so good morning, marketers. For today's topic, we'll talk all about the developing good work ethics. So, firstly, what is ethics? What is work ethics and what is work? So, ethics, it is also known as the moral philosophy. It's the branch of philosophy that examines moral principle and values. It deals with the question kung unsa ang sakto o unsa ang maayo. Then, what is work ethics? Work ethics are the moral principle that values that guide a person behavior in their work. So that is work ethics. And for work, so next is work. So what is work? Work refers to the activities people perform to earn money or a living. So that is the difference between the work ethics and the work. Kung mag-develop tag work ethics, so unsa ang mga benefits ani? Developing a strong work ethics can train a person to consider hard tasks and maybe complete spontaneously. It can create good habits such as obeying, staying motivated, finishing tasks immediately. In simpler terms, akong gingon sa ganina is where ang work ethics are the principles and the values that guide how we approach our work. It emphasizes qualities like disiplinado, pugihan, proactiveness, like na siya initiative nga ito yang himuon iya ang work without being told. Then obedience, motivation, dayon completeness. Yang gina-ensure nga ang iyang trabaho is mahuman. Is the 5 C's model. So what is the 5 C's model? So ang 5 C's model is that outlines of 5 different perspective or orientation towards sa work. So first is we have the calling. So this implies work is motivated by a lofty non-material goal. So define their work as motivating, rewarding, and feel highly energizing and satisfied in what they do. So the perspective view work as a vocation or a purpose. Individual with a calling find their work meaningful beyond just financial rewards. They feel a strong sense of passion and fulfillment in what they do. So for example, it's like pagpari. Like, di ba ang pagpari is not really their first choice. Like, parang ila lang nagpari sila kay parang ginatawag nila nga na nagtawag sa ila. So this is what is calling. Cause feel that their work is an obligation or duty, a heavy burden that feel at all times pleasant or enjoyable. Define their work mainly as tedious, discouraging, also repetitive, and rewarding. So in this view, work is seen as necessary obligation or a burden. So sa aning individual nga aning orientation kay ila ang find nga ilang work kay dili enjoyable, tapos like ilalang ginabuhat ilang work para sa word nga fulfilling o kanang kilang parang ilang sense of duty nga buhaton to career. So label their work as stimulating, fun, exciting, and inspiring. So differences of this group from calling are the external reward derived from work such as money to support family, career advancement, and a chance to develop friendship with coworkers. So sa atong calling is like kanang ang ilang work is parang passion gid nila. So sa aning career, ang nakapag-motivate sila is ang ila ang salary, maybe nag-earn sila og big wages. So that's why like motivate sila nga mabuhat silang trabaho or work sila. Okay, the fourth one is chore. So chore work that one feels forced to do for the lone purpose of earning a living or in exchange for other tangible outcomes. So it is done mainly due because of necessity. So sa ani ang work is seen as necessary but often unpleasant tasks done solely to earn living or obtain other tangible benefits like healthcare, insurance, or retirement funds. So there is typically a lack of intrinsic motivation or enjoyment. So, for example, ako, nagtrabaho ko sa isang company with low-paying job. So, I find it boring, tapos unfulfilling. Then, ang reason na lang is why nagtrabaho ko dito is para like, makakuha ko sweldo o kanang makover ang akong living expenses. Bisan pag wala na ko'y personal connection sa akong work. That's it. Okay, the last one is cost. So, cost is when work is not of main importance to one's life. It generates no intense feeling, negative or positive, and may be experienced as reasonably comfortable, inspiring, other times dull, something gratifying. Coasting looks more expected to us among the younger workers who are still in search of their preferred occupation. So, in this perspective, describes a state where work is not a central focus in someone's life. It doesn't evoke strong emotion, either positive or negative. So, individual with coasting might find their work comfortable at times, but also dull. So, this orientation is suggests as being more common among younger workers who are still exploring their career options. So, for example, akong cousin, nag-graduate siya sa criminology and then nag-take siya board in Pasar, then apply siya for PNP. So, while waiting siya nga matawagan or something like makasulod is nag-work siya sa company as a administrative staff para maka-earn of income while nag-wait sa iyaang slot.
Theoretical meaning of work. In the book of Genesis describe the origins of the work in chapter 1 of the book of the Genesis. God is a primary worker who become busy with the creation of the world in the world. Chapter 2, the book describe God workers for 6 days to complete the whole universe and then rest in the 7 days. For example, just like God worked to create the world, people also work to take care of the things around them. For example, a farmer planting crops and is doing important work helping feeds others. This kind of work reflects how God worked in the beginning. Worker ethics is a set of moral principles that an employee uses in the performance of his job. In the business language, work ethics is the belief in the moral benefit and the importance of work and its inherent ability to strengthen character. Work ethics basically is how a person feels about his job, which covers his attitude and behavior. For example, Kiezyl always come works on time, do his tasks carefully, and help her teammates to show she has a good work ethics. Christian work ethics. Humility and the treatment of others are two fundamental work of ethics under the Christian viewpoint. For example, in the Christian viewpoint, two important work ethics are being humble and treating others well. Humility means not thinking you are better than others, no job is too small to do, helping others and putting their needs first in the part of being humble. The golden rule says we should treat others with kindness and respect. For example, John cleans the office every day without complaining. He also helps his coworkers when they need something. He treats everyone kindly. This shows Christian work ethics. Factors demonstrating strong work ethics. All companies need a strong work ethics to accomplish their goals. A worker's ethics is a set of moral principles an employee uses in his job. Certain factors are considered when creating strong work ethics, such as first is integrity. Acting with integrity in this content also means having in the consistent manner. Example, Sarah always tells the truth at work even when she makes a mistake. She does the right thing even when no one is watching. Sense of responsibility. The moment when a person becomes a part of the company and assigned the task and duty, he has a responsibility that he must accomplish. Example, when Anna was given the job to answer the customer calls, she made sure to be polite and helpful. She knew it was her duty, so she did it well. This showed her sense of responsibility. This professionalism cover almost a lot from appearance to how a person conduct himself in front of the public. For example, Maria works in the office. She wears clean and proper clothes, speak polite to the customers, always come on time. She's look professionalism in his work. Next is emphasize on quality. Employees with a strong work ethics care about the quality of their work. Example, Leo is a carpenter. She always checks his work carefully and makes sure everything is strong and neat. He wants his customer to be happy. This shows he cares about the quality. Next is discipline. Involved focusing on goals, dedication, and determination. Example as John wanted to be a good singer, he focused on his goals by practicing every day. He want dedicate to improvement and never give up. Even when he was hard and determination helped him to get better and achieve his dream. Next is sense of teamwork. An employee is a part of organizational, simply he is a part of a whole, just need to work with the other people to achieve organizational and objective. For example, Maria worked in the restaurant with her team. She knew that to make the restaurant successful, everyone need to work together. Maria helped his co-workers with they busy and they helped to others. By working as a team, they made sure that customers were happy and the restaurant ran smoothly. Work ethics of employers. When an employer hires someone to work from him, he was responsibility to the employee and certainly to all of his employee. Here is the sum those responsibility. First is paying employee. Employee should be paid at least based on the minimum wage. For example, Miss M's own a small shop. He hires Anna to help him. He knows that he must pay her at least the minimum wage. So he check the law of and make sure that Anna gets the right minimum of the money. Reporting employees should be giving a statement of the gross pay, dedication, and withholding a net pay for the pay period and the year to date. For example, Maria works a bakery. Every time she gets paid, his boss gave her a paper that show how much money she earned, how much was taken out of the tax, and how much she really gets to keep. This helped Maria understand her pay. Next is keeping employee safety. Obviously, employers have the responsibility to their employee safe. Example, John owns a construction company. He give his workers hard hats, gloves, and safety boots. So also teach them how to use the safety. The last one is treating employee fairly. All the employees need to be treated fairly for all the time. For example, Lisa on the clothing store. She makes sure that all her workers are treated the same. She give everyone the same chance to take the break and time off. Lisa listens to their problem and treats them with respect.
Work ethics of employees. A person with a strong work ethics has a lot of good traits or characteristics such being more organized, know how to prioritize, a dedicated servant, and follows the right process essential to complete a job. So, work ethics of employee kay ga talk about ni siya about sa mga employee nga mo gid nilang sundon if magkuha na sila makatrabaho na. So, naay mga way nga ma-discuss ni siya. First is put the company first. So, put the company first is kanang kuan siya. Kanang imong hunahon nga gatrabaho ka dira sa isa kampanya nga imo gid siyang ibutang gid nimo ang ngalan sa kampanya nga, di ba imo na nang ginadala ang pangalan sa kumpanya, so imo gid siyang ampingan. Next is manage time wisely. So, time management is more being on time. So, naay ay nay tulo ka kwan sa time management. So first is be punctual always. So if magtrabaho na ta or na nakaitrabaho, dapat magsayo gyud ka kay para kuan kanang makita sa kampanya nga dedicated gyud ka sa imong work. Next is have a good attendance. So dili man gyud ta makaingon nga maka-absent ta. So need gyud nato ng maka-absent, pero for emergency purpose lang pod na maka-absent, dili kay if mag-work na sige absina, so madawte mo record ana sa company. So next is observe deadlines. So kanid if naay ihatag sa inyo sa company like quota, dapat inyo gid na ma-reach within that kuan range of date nga ihatag sa inyo sa company. Dili kay magpasa mo or mahimo ninyo yung ang work is dili na kanang kuan anang lapas na sa deadline. Next is be honest. Even this there is still truth. The saying honesty is the best policy. An honest employee shall be trusted by his seniors and fellow coworkers. So be honest is kanang if mag-work na ta, dapat honest gud ta every time sa workplace nato. Dili kay kuan bitaw mag-lie ta about sa atong work. Next is maintain a balance and consistent work performance. So kani siya kay kuan na siya under nga tulo ka buok, which is do quality work. So imong kuan i-kuan gyud imong i-quality gyud imong work nga dili ka mag-usab bitaw, dapat consistent gyud if kuan kung unsa ka mag-work nga kuan nga unsa ka maayo mo work, dapat consistent lang gyud na siya. Next is be organized. Like kanang dapat kuan ka kanang neat ka mo sulod sa trabahoan bitaw, dili kay kanang if na uniform mag-uniform tapos neat pud para neat ka lang taon, tas dili pud nang magsulod ka sa trabahoan tas naka kuan bitaw ka naka civilian lang bitaw imbis na uniform. Next is be consistent. Kanang be consistent is kanang about sa kanang sa pagtrabaho kay kanang for example naa inyong boss may kay kamo trabaho unya og wala inyong boss dili kay kamo trabaho, dili na dapat kung mag-work dapat if wala ang boss, kung mora gapon imong performance maskin og naa inyong boss, like consistent lang gyud ka sa imong trabaho, dili mausab imong quality sa imong pagtrabaho. Next is always show respect. Sadly, respectfulness is being a rare thing nowadays. So karon labi na sa workplace naman gyud mga disrespect karon. Pero ato yun, kung manarbaho na tapon, dapat mo respeto lang kita sa itong employee or bisag kinsa nga tao. So naay po kuan siya 5 kabuk nga under ang always show respect. So first is stay calm and poised. So every time nga naay mahitabos niyong kumpanya, for example naay ginaistorya sa imo nga di maayo, kalma lang, dili lang idala bitaw sa init sa ulo. And next is be diplomatic. If kuan pod sa workplace, dili pod ka kuan nga magbit ka na bitaw magbuhi og mga kanang mga sakit nga mga words nga di makasakit sa imong coworkers. And ang next kay listen to others opinion. Kani siya kay kuan ma-disrespect ni mga usa ka tawo kay imbes na siya opinion kuan bitaw bali one sided ka busa. Dapat side to side gud ka magminaw, dili lang kay mag one sided bitaw, dapat both sides gud ka maminaw if naay problem sa inyong workplace bitaw, dili ka one sided lang kay molaban ka dito kay mga amigo, dili ana. And next is avoid gossiping. So kani siya kay kanang chismis ba kanang mga kanang bitaw kanang dili lang kay magchismis bitaw, magtrabaho kanang if namo sa workplace trabaho lang, and if na ipa-explain siya explain, dili kay manchismis bitaw. Next is show fair treatment to others. So kani siya kay kanang if lugar na kay katrabaho nga imong amigo, mayo kay kasaya niya og naay bago makasulod nga employee sa inyong company, kanang lahi mong treatment siya, bali mo siyang suguon, dili na dapat fair ang gyud inyong treatment sa company kay pareha man mo na narbaho. Next is follow the rules. Following simple rules such keeping the work are clean and well organized or reporting to work on time is a sign of being obedient. So, if nana sa workplace mo follow gud sa rules kay mo magina ang kuan. Na mga rules ang company so need gud mo follow. So naay duha ka bok nga under ang follow the rules. Next is be mindful of company's policies. So kani if kanang nay mga rules bitaw sa company nga ay policies sa company dapat i-follow gyud kay mo man gyud na ang rules. Next is follow the dress code. So for example kaning follow the dress code is if na uniform mag-uniform gyud, pero if mag-ingon ninyong company nga pwede mo mag civilian, so that's the day nga pwede ka mag civilian kay kuan everyday ka mag civilian imbis na mo uniform. Next is work with others. Though working alone is good, but working with others will provide more better results. So if na naka sa workplace dili ka kuan kana bitong maglahi-lahi gimua, kay dapat gyud ka makighalubilo sa imong mga workmates para dili pud ka lonely, tapos para ma-improve bitaw pud imong skills, tas para kanay imong social skills ma-improve kay makighalubilo ka sa uban. So naay duha ka buok under sa work with others. First is cooperate. So every time na amoy, for example sa workplace na moy project nga kanang kuan magtinabangay mo, so apil kag cooperate dili kay magkuan lang ka maglahi ka og bangag na nabitaw. Next is socialize. So socialize is kana bitaw makighalubilo lagi ka sa imong katrabaho para dili pud ka mag-inusara, para napud kay mga amigo bitaw, dili kay lonely kay ka imong kuan kay work balay lang ka, dili dapat napud kay kuan mga amigo bitaw para di ka malonely. And last nga way is stay fit and healthy. Having a sound and healthy in mind and body also contributes an employee's work ethic. So stay fit and healthy dapat kuan. So puhon na naman tay mga work, so pwede na nga kana bitaw kanang mag gym para kuan kanang ma-fit bitaw, tapos dili na ta wala tay mga ma-drain bitaw nga like mental health o na maayo na ang mental health sa physical health pod, kanang magkuan na exercise para ma-boost ang kuan bitaw physical health, tapos sa mental health pod kanang dili na kay ka magpaka-stress. And that's all.